Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. It's nighttime once again. I know when you left me it was nighttime as well, and I promised that when you guys rejoined me, that's it, it would be daytime, but as you probably saw, I think I'll add it into the start, there's a little video of me just catching some fish, basically. I needed to reinstall Minecraft to get my skin to work again, so I'm afraid one or two of my controls are kind of messed up. So do bear with me for a second. There we go. I like those the other way around because I used to play a lot of a game called Dishonored. And is the auto climb thing on? Oh, it is. Ew, 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 ew. I'll jump. There we go. Yeah, I used to play a lot of a game called Dishonored, and that had sprint being shift and crouch being control. So I just switched those back around because I used to play a lot of that. As I say, I did play Minecraft before I played Dishonored. So yeah, I did get used to shift being sneak for a while, but I just prefer this button layout. It's what I'm used to now, so I like it. But hey, if you have a different button layout, I know that I'm in the minority as far as my button layout goes for most games, to be fair. I like messing around with my buttons, seeing what's comfortable for me. Well, I'm going to need to reinstall Optifine as well. I'll do that next episode. But for the time being, as you saw, I got some fish. I'm going to cook those up in a minute once I collect this coal. I do apologise if my voice sounds a little bit off, by the way. I've had a sore throat the last few days, kind of leaving me breathless sometimes, but hopefully it'll pass relatively soon. I think I might be getting a cold, I don't really know. But I know that's also quite a big YouTuber excuse whenever someone thinks that they have an undesirable voice, they just throw the, oh, I have a cold claim on it. But I like to think my voice is nice enough normally, but obviously not at the moment because my voice is a little bit more croaky than it should be. I've tried drinking a lot of water and things like that, but the water for some reason just like refuses to reach the back of my throat. General plans though for this right here, gonna light this area up a little more. Yeah, gonna need to cook the stuff as well. There we go. Let's start with the raw fish. So, general plans for this area. I want to make this farm a fair bit bigger. This will be my main water source block, and then it'll go 4 in that way, 4 in that way. In fact, maybe even a bit more since we have water on the outside as well. I'll do the maths behind that. It'll probably be something like 4 blocks going out, and then another 4 blocks going out, and same with this side, but I don't know if maybe the blocks there-ish wouldn't get... No, they should... Oh! Don't tell me I was the only one that heard that. I think he landed here and died? Did you see that puff of smoke? That was him! There's his rotten flesh. A zombie just dropped down from up there, landed on my crops, destroying my crops, but went straight through the ground? That's amazing. I almost feel like trying that myself. Might test that out later on. But no, I guess since this isn't a full block, sometimes the game can glitch out and send you through the block. I don't know. I don't know, but it's getting to become daytime, which is nice. I blocked this area off because there was a creeper. There may still be a creeper. There is not from the looks of things, but I'm going to eat an apple so that I have sprint, and I'm going to sprint out here. Okay, the creeper that I saw is gone. Where are these two creepers? I keep on pressing R to zoom in. That was what I had Optifine's zoom button mapped to. But obviously I can't zoom in anymore. So sad. But yeah, I realized this place is actually quite nice, but for the time being, I don't think I'm gonna do much with it, but I'm probably gonna end up setting a home up over there or over here or maybe even here, something like that. I don't know. Uh, I was trying to figure out what that is. I think it's just a flower, but I keep on pressing R and nothing happens, which saddens me. Let's see. Okay, this creeper's noticed me. It might be helpful if I go install Optifine at the moment, actually, because I am getting slight frame rate issues. I mean, it's bearable. You guys can see it's relatively bearable. Okay. Um, but for me personally, I prefer to work at like 60 FPS or above. At the moment, I'm getting just above 30, kind of between 30 and 40, which is a shame because when not recording with Optifine, I have like just about 100. Sometimes I get spikes of 111, which is nice. I'm talking about frames per second, by the way, which you should be able to see by me doing that. But as you can see, I'm kind of staying in and around the 30 to 40 mark, which because I use Fraps to record, I can see permanently in the top left of my screen anyway, so I don't need to use the F3 screen. Oh, we're missing one block. I hate how creepers destroy the blocks that they blow up, rather than like just placing them all on the ground so it's easy to repair the hole. I know that's not exactly how it was before. I think maybe there's like some dirt here where I'm standing, and maybe even some dirt here, but who knows. It's not like I really care too much. Chicken. We're gonna collect some more coal. I know we already have plenty of coal. Actually, this pick is broken. There we go. um, yeah, we already have plenty of coal, but our pretty big YouTuber Syndicate, he's been in news relatively recently, because there's a big scandal behind his kind of he owns this kind of website where it links to a game called CS:GO, first-person shooter kind of game, where on this website you can trade the skins on CS:GO, so the customizable items within CS:GO, for either other skins or well, you can trade it through Steam anyway, which is where the game is hosted, kind of thing, where you would launch the game from. But with this, you can kind of gamble the skins with this website, and there's a few websites like that, and you've probably heard of them, so you don't really need me explaining it. But basically, he got in a fair bit of trouble because he didn't reveal the fact that he was sponsored. Sorry, he said that he was sponsored by the website, when in reality, he actually was partial owners of the website. Um, so he's gotten in a fair bit of trouble, and I don't personally feel like he should have been put in as much trouble as he got. Like, at the end of the day, yes, he lied to his viewers. Yes, he had power to kind of change the odds in his favor when winning bigger pots, so that on his videos it looked like he won a lot, so it would entice people to come and win with him, basically. But the problem is, whenever you watch a video that has a winner in it, and then you think, oh, I'll join, I'll do what that guy's doing, and I'll be a winner too. The problem with multiplayer games, like gambling, basically, like even in the real world, gambling is still a multiplayer game. Um, the problem with those is if there's one winner, then there's maybe one other winner. Most of the time, that's the casino or the website, wherever you're playing it at. And then there's the losers. And I'm afraid, statistically speaking, you're more likely to lose than you are win. Otherwise, what's the point? You know, why would the website go out of their way to make one particular person win and win and win again, but at an unequal advantage to everybody else, because everybody else that's now not winning would piss off and just stop playing. It's a bit of a shame. It's not a good market to keep up. So instead, for advertising reasons, Syndicate would go on the website, boost up his win rate, only temporarily, I assume, um, to basically get people to see that you can win a lot and try to trick them into thinking that they can win too. When in reality, yeah, a couple of them did. Of course they did. It's a gambling website, anybody can win, but most of the time they didn't. And the big issue was the fact that he didn't reveal the fact that he had that power, so he told everybody that he was just a player like them, and later on was sponsored by this CSGO gambling website. Um, when in actuality he owned it, and the big issue behind that is it's kind of illegal. You need to give full disclosure for anything that you could basically. I can't remember if it's full disclosure behind sponsorship deals or just full disclosure behind anything that there is a potential of you influencing the other people playing or using. It's like saying, say I invented the camera. Now, I know that the camera, because it's new, no one's ever seen it before, so I can basically make up whatever I want about it, and everybody else just needs to take my word for it. But I know that it kind of has a chance of exploding because I made it bad. I didn't make it very good. Um, but I'm not going to tell everybody else that. I'm going to say, oh no, there's very, very little chance of exploding. It has just as big a chance as everything else electrical exploding. Don't worry, it's very, very slim. No worries whatsoever. So then people buy it, and then 50% of people bought it explode. That's a bit of an issue because I've made up this lie where I'm like, oh no, it's you can win like Syndicate did, or in the camera's case, it won't explode, and in reality, it fucking exploded. I know that's a bit of a half-assed kind of uh, metaphor, I guess, but it's the best you're getting for the now, I'm afraid. I'm not the greatest with metaphors, especially on the weekend. Ask me maybe on a Monday when I have or is it Monday or Tuesday that I have double period English. It's not fun. I can tell you that much. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind English. But being dyslexic means that I have some issues with the English language, which take a little bit of sorting out, more sorting out than the average English user. Um, but yeah, I don't mind the subject, but we've been working on metaphors and stuff for it lately, so I might be in the right place on a Monday or Tuesday to come up with a good metaphor, but I'm afraid the camera metaphor is the best you're getting for the time being. I have noticed the frame rate still ain't great. I'm actually getting about 20-ish at the moment. It's gone back up to 30, but still. What I'm thinking is I think that the GUI is bigger than it should be. Video settings, GUI scale. No, not small. Normal. There we go. Yeah. No, that's still odd. Video settings, large. Yeah. Okay, so it's large values. There we go. See, that's better. I just don't like it taking up the entire screen, and I noticed that with the the F3 menu. It was a bit big on my screen, and now it's a size that I recognize. Um, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna find a little cubby hole that I came down, and I'm gonna lock myself in the safety of the house for a small portion of time, and I'm gonna reinstall Optifine, and then I'll be back shortly. Let me eat this fish. There we go. At least I can sprint again. But yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can be. Peace. And we are back. Welcome back. I've got Optifine installed now, which is good. Getting slightly smoother FPS. I think I do need to play around with video settings, of course, because I've just reinstalled everything. I did change one or two video settings because I liked. I don't know if I'll be able to show this off too well, but you see how that block's pretty dark? Well, because I've got a torch in my hand, as I get close to it, it gets lighter. You see? I like that. I like that a lot. Especially with the new 1.9, 1.10 features, where I can switch this over to this hand, and I can do whatever. This light on my left hand still works, which is really nice. I like that a lot. But anyway, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing for the rest of this video, except for I think I'm going to craft myself a shovel, get to work maybe clearing out some of the landscape on the top here, A, in preparation for building a house once we get some more resources, and B, because we need a bit more dirt to work on the farm. What do I need? Yeah, want to put this stuff back. Like that, and like that. There we go. A shovel. It is starting to become nighttime, which is a big issue, big no-no. Do not like. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? You can see the fancy lighting stuff going on right now. Like you see, as I get closer and further away to things, the light changes up. It's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, at the moment, just flattening stuff out. Bits of dirt that I don't like the look of being in places, or bits that look a little bit unnatural. I'm just going to flatten off in preparation for maybe building the house on top of it. And also, of course, just to collect the actual dirt itself so that we can make the farm out of it. But yeah, once we get this done, I think I might end the episode off. I know it'll be a slightly shorter one, more in the 20-minute region. And I think the last one was 30 minutes. I've been trying to keep videos either 15 minutes or 30 minutes long, depending on exactly what it is. I feel like the Minecraft A to Z adventure map was I was a bit quiet in it, and maybe the commentary wasn't all up to scratch. So I tried keeping that more 15 minutes, because at the end of the day, if you don't like it, hey, at least you don't need to suffer it for like half an hour if you want to see the map itself. You can just kind of skip through it in 15-minute segments. But with this stuff, I feel like I'm a little bit more talkative. I have a little bit more to say. I can kind of go off on a tangent and just talk about whatever I want to talk about. Gonna get away from this stuff right around nowish, I think, because where's my hole? Ah, over here. I don't want to deal with those guys, basically. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, I can kind of go off on a bit more of a tangent on these videos than in like the, what do you call it, the Minecraft A to Z stuff. Oh, okay, I forgot. Need to, hold on. Let me get in off this place. Hey, squid. Yeah, there we go. I forget that if you hold down the right click button, you use what's in your left hand. So there we go. I keep on going off on a tangent about going off on a tangent, which is slightly ironic or coincidental, or I don't know. I get them kind of confused. I feel I get irony and coincidence less confused than the average person. I know that like irony is being beaten to death with a life support machine, or like being ran over by an ambulance, or a fire truck catching on fire. Meanwhile, coincidence is just something kind of shitty happening on a day that it shouldn't be, like raining on a wedding day, or like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't really think of another example of just coincidence. I mean, general coincidence could be like, oh no way, you and me have the same teacher. That's so cool. That kind of thing. But yeah. What was I talking about? I'm sure I was talking about tangents. There we go. But yeah, I feel like the commentary basically is a bit more interesting here, even though you do have to listen to me just talking a whole load of nonsense. Stop it. I thought they were gonna run like under my thing again, like they did last time. They were gonna land under here. No, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. There we go. Yeah, I thought they were gonna land and go through like they did at the start of the episode. Seats. There we go. There we go. I'm also gonna put a block cobble here, just so that I can light it up a little better. There we go. And I do want to put a ring around it. I might make a few farm. Oh, I think that would look really cool. Imagine like an entire ocean full of farms, like little segments of farms. That would be awesome. Um, I don't think I'm gonna make an entire ocean full, but like 5, 6, maybe 10 later on if I'm feeling really adventurous. And they'd probably just be aesthetic later on. I'd probably only use 1 or 2 of them as an actual farm. The rest would just have whatever growing in them. But I think that would look really nice, personally. I would like to stop that lava source at one point, but I don't want to just stop it. I want to capture it, like put it in a bucket. But for the time being, it's fine doing what it's doing. It provides me with a bit more light, which is nice. It means I don't need to use as many torches. Um, but I think what I'm going to do now is, obviously you saw me fishing last time. I know that I promised to do a bit more mining and things off camera rather than just fishing, but we needed food, and fishing is a pretty good way of doing that. I think what I'm going to do for next time is off camera I'll do a bit of mining and hopefully, who knows, we might find some diamonds, but mainly at the moment I'm just wanting to find some more iron ore. Because at the moment we have 6 iron ore to our name, 7 iron ingots, and that is the only things in our inventories that consist of iron. Um, that's like the only iron we have to our name. So I'd like to get some more. Uh, think I might do that now off camera, um, because I know it's boring just mining, and I like to be kind of left alone whilst I'm mining because I feel like I might accidentally miss something. Like if I'm just mining, mining, talking, 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 mining, 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 then I see something in the wall, but because I'm mining and talking, I don't actually notice it. So could be a bit anti-productive, anti-productive, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave it a huge thumbs up, and if you really did like it, feel free to subscribe. I'll try to upload as regularly as I can, as I've said before in videos, but at the moment, you're looking at, I'm trying to get at least 2 out per week, 2 videos out per week. I think I've gotten 3 out this week, which is kind of a starting reboot of my channel. But hey, let's see what happens. I plan on bringing out a few other videos than just Minecraft, by the way. I was hoping to record Overwatch with some friends just yesterday, but Fraps really reduces my frame rate beyond what I'm able to play a first-person shooter with. And Dark Souls is a pretty intensive game. I was planning on playing some Dark Souls and recording some Dark Souls, but it's quite an intensive game already, so I'm already kind of locked at about 60 FPS, and then Fraps on top of that lowers it to like 20, and I don't like playing like that, and I know most people don't like watching that. Some people like watching, like listening basically, so the 20 FPS ain't a huge issue for them, but yeah, that's the main issues that I've been having recently. Hopefully, I'll get them sorted out. I kind of want to start using something that isn't Fraps, because Fraps kind of chops everything up into like 2-minute videos. Because when I transfer a video from recording on the actual computer to my external hard drive can't really handle being sent things in chunks that are bigger than 4 gigabytes, so it chops it down to like 3.91 or something. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like. If you didn't, hey, leave it a dislike. Leave some constructive criticism. Hey, just call me a twat if you really want to. I hope you enjoyed. I've said that enough. See you later. Peace!